pray for, every night and every day for. You give it all, then you give more. That's good for footy.
Good evening, everyone. How are you? Come on. Put your hands together. It's Hawthorn Football Club night. You guys must be stoked. At least you got something to cheer about. Oh, that fell down like a lead balloon, didn't it? Yeah, all right. Well, we won't muck around because we're here to entertain you tonight and make sure that you do enjoy yourselves, win some prizes, have a few laughs, all that sort of stuff. It's called the That's Good for Footy panel show. It's called Footy Fanatics Night. It's the only live and interactive footy panel show in Australia where you get to meet the players in an environment like this. All right, so they'll come up here, you get to ask them questions, take some photos, get some autographs, all that kind of stuff, win some prizes, as I've said. This is generally the place where you get to see them like you've never seen them before. All right, we've got interactive segments. We're going to do some photos down the back, all that sort of thing. What do you reckon? We'll just get on with the show? Yep. All right, let's do it then. Our first panellist, he was born on the 11th of November in 1990. He debuted in 2011. International Rules Player 2014 and 15, All-Australian 2014, Premiership Player 2013, 14 and 15. He's played 143 games and kicked a total of 276 goals. He wears the number 22 on his back. Please welcome to the stage, Luke Bruce.
We're a happy team at Hawthorn. We're the mighty fighting horse. We love our club and we play to win.
All right. I'll give you another one so you can finish that song off. Welcome, Luke. Good to have you along here tonight to all these Hawthorn fans.
Thank you, yes.
Nice to hear that song too, isn't it?
It is. It hasn't happened a couple of times this year, so hopefully we'll get one on Monday and we can sing them.
Absolutely, and you've probably heard it enough over the last 4 years anyway. Please welcome to the show our second panellist, okay? He was born on the 30th of December 1988. He debuted in 2011. He also is a Premiership player 2013, 14 and 15. He's played 138 games and kicked a total of 112 goals. What number does he wear on his back? Number 16. Please welcome to the stage, Isaac Smith.
We're a happy team at Hawthorn.
Hello, Isaac.
We're the mighty fighting horse.
Welcome. Yeah, go a little bit longer.
Club and we play to win. Riding the pumps with a grin at Hawthorn.
That'll do. Isaac, thanks for coming along tonight. Your first time on the That's Good for Footy panel show.
Yeah,
you must be
first
looking
time.
at it going, what the hell have I walked into? Yeah,
Couple of fan favourites here.
They'd come if we were just had cardboard cutouts of you up here. They love you that much. Hawthorn, that is. I mean, they love you too. But it hasn't been the best start to the season. I don't think anybody would have pictured you boys being 0-3. A little bit of a shock to the system. How are you guys dealing with it at the moment? Just want to get back out there, play football and start winning?
Yeah, that was probably the feeling on, especially after Sunday's game. It was sort of like you wanted to get out and play Monday or Tuesday and try and redeem yourself from the weekend. So, we'll train well tomorrow and then look forward to Monday and getting against one of our biggest rivals.
Yeah. And Isaac, do you have any thoughts on how things are at the moment? Or
I've got a couple of thoughts. One is not good.
We could probably just go with that and say, that'll do.
There was, when I was standing at the back, you're introducing me, it was Hawthorn on AFL 360. And we're up there and I think they were saying very positive things about the club at the moment.
They weren't too pleasing on Footy Classified the other night either, were they? Or Footy Glorified, as Craig Hutchison would like to think he is. But we're not actually here to talk about any of that. We're here to talk to the boys and we're going to get on with it. We've got a segment that we like to find out a little bit more about them. It's called What About Me? And if at any stage you boys hear a song and you want to join in, you just go for it, man.
Isaac's a singer, so he can...
Are you? Oh, cool.
I thought Shannon was still locked up.
Well, that was actually moving pictures. We went back a little bit further than that. Because it's your first time, mate, I'm going to start with you. When you were growing up, who did you barrack for? Carlton. There you go. Who is or who was your favourite player, past or present?
Scott Camporelli.
Oh, yeah, okay. Can you remember your first go on the AFL against who and where?
Yeah, Port Adelaide, my first game. Ruffy won the centre clearance, gave me the handball, and I kicked it from about 55.
55. Has that grown over the years? Has it gone out from 45 to 50?
I kicked one in the grand final from about 80, but
Beautiful. I always love that question because it's always intriguing to see that the players they can go straight to it. It's like it's right there at the top of their memory bank. Your favourite footy memory is or was?
winning the flags or when I'm playing country footy, drinking a hell of a lot of beer with my mate.
Yeah, cool. All right. Yeah, all right. Is there a nickname that you go by that we wouldn't be aware of?
Not at Hawthorn, I wouldn't have thought. No.
Very, very boring at Hawthorn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is he
Yeah.
or...
Yeah.
There's a couple I'm probably not allowed to say. No.
No.
I used to get ice.
Yep.
I used to get sneak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
At Wagga. So.
Was sneak because you were a ball sneak or goal sneak or?
Yeah, we could say that.
Yeah. Okay.
Leave the rest to your
Yeah,
imagination.
it's a family show. All right. How would others describe your best sense? Your dress sense?
Horrible.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Okay. What would your partner say is your worst habit?
I should say I'm perfect, but I shake my leg a lot. So
Oh,
she's
really?
always-
It's always like that.
Always.
I sit next to him in every meeting and he does shake his leg a lot. So.
Yeah, right. Okay. All right. So that'll be it. What would your partner say is your best feature?
My face. No.
All right. Okay. Is there anything that you can't or won't eat?
Cheese.
Cherries.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese and yogurt.
I've got to get my
Dairy.
ears
Dairy. He
checked.
hates his dairy
Yeah,
food.
I hate dairy.
Don't like dairy at all. So yogurt's not a big fan of yours, and milk obviously doesn't come into play.
Nah, not really.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What do you like to do when you have some free time?
I like playing golf. I'm not very good at it.
Right.
Luke's pretty good.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just like chilling out.
Yeah.
I like watching TV series.
Okay.
Taking
the dog for a walk, or?
I do take the dog for a walk
Yep.
to the park about 50 metres
Yeah,
away
yeah.
every day. So
Okay. Yeah. All right. That's nice. What's the coolest thing you've ever done?
Gee, that's a big call. The coolest thing I've ever done. Play for Hawthorn. Win 3 grand finals.
Yeah.
Premierships.
Okay. Yeah. That's pretty bloody cool. What's your favourite movie?
Love Actually.
Love Actually. Any girls in the room go,
He writes that in his profile in the AFL record every year, and people don't believe him that it's actually his favourite. So.
it's true.
It's true.
It's
yeah.
legit.
Everyone thinks he's taking the
Hugh
piss.
Grant's a ripper.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you could probably look a little bit like him. Where has been the best ever holiday destination that you've been to?
I better say the States with Luke. I've been there twice with him. So
Okay. Whereabouts in the States?
Oh, where did we go? We went Vegas, San Francisco, LA, New York.
Yeah, that'll just about do
Yeah,
it.
just
Yeah,
about.
no worries. Do you have any phobias?
I'm claustrophobic.
Claustrophobic. Yeah, okay.
I couldn't be locked up in a box.
No, okay. Yeah, right. When you were growing up, what did you want to do?
I wanted to be a builder and a fireman
Oh.
and play football and cricket.
Okay.
I'm not a builder. I'm not a fireman, but I play football.
Well, that's all right because it shows you've got ambition. Well done. Are you superstitious?
Not really.
No.
No.
Do you touch the banner on the way through? No same jocks?
Sometimes. I always
Okay.
hug Ben Stratton before I run through the banner.
Oh, okay. All right. What's the most romantic thing you've ever done? Go away to the States with
I was going to
Bruce.
say it's probably coming in the next few years.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. All right. What was your first kiss like?
It was probably horrible.
All right. Isaac Smith, the number one song on the day that you were born was this.
Good song.
Not bad.
Great song.
Yeah. Nearly let that go, couldn't we? Bobby
I reckon
McFerrin.
that's what I live by.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, be happy. That was December 1988, as I dropped the paper. Oh, that was unprofessional. December 1988. So we'll move over to you now, Luke. Yep. We'll move straight along. We're going to ask you the same series of questions. When you were barracking up, who did you barrack for?
I was a St Kilda Saints fan.
Okay, St Kilda Saints fan. Who is your favourite player, past or present?
I had Robert Harvey. Was when I was younger. I used to love watching Wayne Carey, being a New South Wales boy as well.
Yep. Can you remember your first goal in the AFL against who and where?
Yep. round 8, 2011, Jordan Lewis passed it from the boundary inside, and it was a set shot. So
Sensational.
I remember that.
Against St Kilda.
Got some tears down here.
Against St Kilda.
Wow. Oh, geez.
Bit
All
surreal.
right. Your favourite footy memory is or was?
Obviously the grand finals are pretty hard to go by, but your debut is pretty special as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Good answer. Is there a nickname that you go by that we wouldn't be aware of?
I think most people in this room probably know me, Punky. Yeah,
Punky,
so
yeah.
I got that from day one at Hawthorn. But outside of that, it was pretty boring, Brewsty and that sort of stuff when I was younger. So that
Okay. And how was others describe your dress sense?
was, better these days.
He's changed a lot. He was a country boy and his dress sense was worse than mine, but he's moved with the times.
I'm getting better. I used to wear some pretty ordinary clothes, a lot of fluoros and stuff like that. So
Fluoros.
they didn't really go down too well when I first got to Melbourne.
Yeah, cool. All right. What would your partner say is your worst habit?
That's a great question. I hate doing the washing up.
Okay.
That'd be probably it, I reckon. It's pretty boring.
It's not a bad worst habit, is it? You'd probably take that. Any mums out there go, yeah, I could deal with that.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you can't or won't eat?
Coriander.
Coriander.
I hate coriander.
Have you guys just had some dinner and went somewhere?
I
Or?
went to a Vietnamese place tonight and
Yeah.
they had coriander everywhere. I'm happy if it's just like little sprinkles here and there, but when they just stuff like heaps of bushes of it in there, or heaps of leaves of it, it's just like too overpowering.
Yeah, well, they nearly have it as a condiment on the table like salsa.
Yeah.
What I'd like to move on to is, what do you like to do when you have some free time?
Yeah, I'm a golfer as well. I'd love to do a bit more surfing if I could, but probably just time doesn't allow it.
Yeah.
That's about it. Doing a university degree, so that takes up a little bit of time as well.
So many footballers, they love their golf, don't they? I mean,
They do.
you know, you've got
It's
to
about
get
the only
into
thing we can do.
it. Yeah, well, you can't get into trouble either.
Exactly. Can't get injured.
What's the coolest thing you've ever done?
That's a good question. I haven't done it, but I'd love to bungee jump.
Okay.
I reckon that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, all right. What's your favourite movie?
The Longest Yard.
All right. Yeah, Adam Sandler. Where has been the best ever holiday destination that you have been to?
Yeah, it'd be probably the States as well. New York. I can't go past New York.
Yeah, lovely. Do you have any phobias?
Snakes.
Snakes, all right. When you were
snakes.
growing up, what did you want to do or be?
Yeah, I was a PE teacher initially, and then once I got a little bit older, anything to do with the finance sort of sector. So that's what I'm pretty much doing now at university. So
Yeah, right. Okay, well, good on
slowly
you.
getting there.
Excellent. Are you superstitious at all?
No, not really. No.
No?
No, nothing specific like before each
No.
game or anything like that. I do touch the banner when I run out though, so
Okay.
that's maybe one thing.
Yeah, here's something, yeah. The most romantic thing you ever did was...
I got nothing, nah.
No?
I'm not married either.
No,
or
you're allowed to
anything, so-
pass.
Yeah, pass.
Yeah, pass. What was your first kiss like?
A Friday night at the Touchfields, Isaac would know that, Bob Aldridge.
I can't believe you remember.
Yeah.
That was a good night.
Not bad.
The
Yeah,
form
well
wouldn't have
done.
been very good, I don't think. So.
Yeah, all right. Luke Bruce, the number one song on the day that you were born was this. Yeah. John Bon Jovi, yeah, Blaze of Glory, November 1990. It's a footy panel show, and there's a few of you out there, so we've got both Ben and Sandy out there. Does anyone have any questions you want to ask the boys while you've got this chance? Anyone at all?
When are we going to win?
When are we going to win?
They've got the ladder here. It's not looking pretty.
No one wants to? You haven't got a question? There's one over there, Sam, on table 1, and then you've got Jason on table 9. So we'll get 2 questions out. What do we got? Sandy.
I've got John here.
Hello, John.
G'day, Brucey. I just want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
You know how we, when you mark the ball in the forward line, brew.
Yeah.
Does that put you off?
No, I love it actually. Initially, I was a little bit worried that the supporters didn't really like me that much, but no, it's good. I used to like it when it happened every time I got the ball, but now it's sort of mainly around the goals. But it gives you a bit of a kick along, and probably only one of 5 or 6 people in the comp that get it. So
And they're probably
pretty
about it, yeah.
pretty
you
happy
know.
with it. So it's all right.
Yeah. It was always good, Bruce Jewell, the flying doormat. Whenever you heard that, and even with Whoosh going down the boundary line, always great to hear that.
Yeah.
Sand, who you got?
Jason.
G'day, fellas. Just wondering who your toughest opponent or who you hate playing on.
Yeah, mine's probably Nick Rewalt. I reckon the last 3 years he's played on the wing. So you play on him.
Slow
and
down.
He's about 200 centimetres and about 25 kilos heavier than me. So yeah, it'd have to be Nick Rewalt, I reckon.
Yeah. Did you want to go?
Yeah, I've probably always match up and have had some pretty good matchups against Andrew Mackey from Geelong. So early days, he probably troubled me a fair bit. Isaac would know that. And it's probably taken me to this part of my career to actually get back on top of him, and probably got the better of him in the final last year. But yeah, we always have a pretty good battle against each other.
Cool, excellent. And one last one?
Laura.
Isaac and Bruce, how does it feel having Ruffy as captain now, and obviously Isaac, you being part vice captain, and with Pup, how does that feel now?
Right now it doesn't feel too good because we're zipping through. But yeah, it is an honour to be in a position like that at the Hawthorn Footy Club, and I don't think it'll be too long until we're back. But yeah, having Ruffy back as captain's brilliant, but just having him back and healthy is probably even better.
For sure. Yeah, great. Put your hands together for the boys. That was our first segment, ladies and gentlemen, and that's, as I said, it just gives us a bit of a reception to getting a little bit more of an understanding about the boys and make them feel a little bit more comfortable as to what's going to go on, because I know they're scared shitless when they first get out here. Just get burn. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of footy talk. We're going to talk about the round, which is round 4. We're going to go straight into it. We're not going to muck around too much with it. I'll get some tips off you guys, and we'll see what we can come up with. So we're going to talk about Thursday, April the 13th, round 4. It's West Coast versus Sydney at Domain, 6:10 p.m. Let's hear West Coast. Thank you very much. And now let's go straight into Sydney.
Cheer, cheer the red and the white.
That'll do. Thank you very much. West Coast versus Sydney should be a good game over at Domain. Sydney obviously need to get some runs on the board. West Coast obviously lost last week as well. So what are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, I think Sydney have got some good young players coming through that they're getting games into, but I think West Coast will be too strong back over in Domain.
Yep. Isaac?
I'm the opposite to Luke. I think Sydney will register their first win for the year. I think they're a lot better side than what they've been putting out, and they've also got about 6 or 7 out.
Yeah.
So if they can get a couple of them back as well, I reckon they can trouble the Eagles.
Well, they think that, what's his name? Tippett, Kurt Tickett, should be coming back this week, so it could be interesting. But yeah, so you reckon Sydney, you reckon West Coast?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Friday, April the 14th, this is the first Good Friday game. We'll ask a question about that later on, but this is at Etihad, 4:20 p.m. on Friday afternoon. It's North Melbourne versus the Bulldogs. Let's hear North. And that'll do with that. Thank you very much. And we'll go straight to the Bulldogs.
Sons of the West.
Thank you very much. North versus Western Bulldogs. I'm excited about Good Friday. I want to see how it goes. I think they could get somewhere around 43,000 at Etihad on obviously Friday afternoon. It'll be interesting to see if they do. Not allowed to eat meat pies, so it's going to be strange at the footy. But what do you boys think?
Yeah,
One, about the game, and also about your tip.
Oh, I love the game. I reckon
Yep.
we should have implemented this in the AFL a long time ago, and I think it'll be good for footy. I think the general public will get right around it, and as you said, there should be a good crowd there, but the doggies will be too strong for me, I think.
Wow, okay, yep.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm a big fan of the game. I come from
Okay.
a pretty Catholic family, so
Right.
Mum was always against football on Good Friday.
Okay.
But as Luke said, I love footy on any day of the week, so
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to watching the game. And
Yeah.
it should be good. And yeah, I reckon this is a toss of the coin, this one.
Okay.
I'd go the Bulldogs purely. They've won 2 games and North haven't won one, but I feel like North haven't been playing too bad.
No, well, they were pretty unlucky last week, obviously, just to go down by a kick after the siren with Geelong. But can I also ask you, what do you think about the time, 4:20 in the afternoon?
Well, I don't think you can have it at 3 o'clock.
No.
So I reckon an hour and 20 past 3 o'clock's not too bad.
Yeah, okay, cool. All right, we're going to move on now to Saturday, April the 15th, MCG, 1:45pm. It's Melbourne versus Freo. Let's hear the Melbourne song.
It's a grand old flag, it's a high-flying flag, it's the emblem.
That's seriously as weird as it gets, because obviously Jordan Lewis is there, and so that's why we're getting the claps, you know. So that is very strange at a Hawthorn night. Let's go straight to Freo. And that'll do. Otherwise, we'll have people falling
It's
asleep
pretty funny
in the
listening
hours.
to these songs because Isaac and I are normally singing, like when we're warming up, we're normally singing the opposition like theme song, especially if we run out first and then they come out after us. So it's sort of funny listening to these each night.
Yeah, okay. I'm still getting over the fact that Jordan Lewis is getting a clap on a night like tonight. But anyway, Melbourne versus Freo. What do you think, boys? MCG at 1:45?
Maxi Gawn's a huge out for Melbourne,
isn't it?
I still think they should be okay. Freo were very good last week. The spirit that they showed in that second half was outstanding. So I think I'm going to go for an upset here with Freo over Melbourne.
At the MCG. It's strange because you've got Gawn, you've got Lewis, you've got also with what's his name, Jesse Hogan, smoking. That with those three, obviously with the indiscretion, they're coming up against a side that obviously came out and gave, you know, the flag premiers from 2016 a bit of a run for their money last week. So it'll be interesting for sure.
It's an interesting season. The equalisation's really starting to work. So the AFL will be happy. Again, I reckon it's another tough one, but I'd have to go the D's.
Yep, okay. All right. We're off to Canberra Oval. 4:35 on Saturday afternoon. It's GWS versus Ford. GWS. And let's go straight to Port Adelaide. It's always good. Get you groovy now. And that'll do it. We'll stop that before we have a punch on in the crowd. GWS versus Port at Canberra Oval. You wouldn't think GWS would go down playing there, but what do you boys think?
Yeah, and I'm GWS as well. Should have too much firepower up forward against Port. So Port have been good though. They've been better this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, GWS should get over them.
Okay.
Lucky Luke and I aren't allowed to bet on football because I reckon you'd do your money this round.
Yeah.
I've got no idea. And a little fun fact, Luke and I both won premierships at Canberra Oval.
Oh, yeah, right.
But, yeah, GWS, I think.
Okay, yep, too simple. All right, we'll go to Etihad, 7:25 on we're still just talking Saturday here, but it's Carlton versus Gold Coast. Let's hear the Carlton song.
We are the Navy Blues.
And that'll do. Thank you, Sam. We'll go straight to Gold Coast. There. So Carlton versus Gold Coast, they had a bloody good game last week. I mean, sorry, but they came back out after all the, well, you know, Gary had been through hell and back again. So to see him come out and do that was great for he as a person and for what, you know, the club probably needed to reinforce. I'm sorry it happened the way that it did. But anyway, Carlton versus Gold Coast, Etihad Stadium. What do you boys think?
Yeah, I think obviously we saw the full force of the Gold Coast last weekend, so I don't think they'll get that easy against Carlton, and they had a great win against Essendon, so I'm going to go Carlton as well.
It's a strange game, it really is. It's going to be a strange one. When you think Etihad, Carlton get up against Essendon, Gold Coast do what they did, and now they're both coming down here. It could go either way, I hear you.
Yeah, I'd just like to thank the media for roughing up the greatest player of probably all time the week before we played him. But if I'm going Gold Coast, if they play like they played last week, then they're going to beat any side in the competition. They've got a talented list. But if they bring that each week, I can't see many teams beating them. But it's if they bring it each week.
Geez, that's high praise, Isaac. Real high praise. I get it. All right, Saturday night, Adelaide Oval, 7:10pm. It's Adelaide versus Essendon. Well, let's hear the Adelaide.
We're the pride of South Australia. We're the mighty.
That will do there. We'll go straight to the Bombers. Feel free to grab
See the bombers fly up.
that'll do there. So Adelaide versus Essendon at Adelaide Oval. You'd probably say this may be one of the easier games to pick. I would have thought. Adelaide was pretty strong, top of the ladder. They're 3-0, and they're coming up against Essendon. What are your thoughts?
Luke's trying to open a bottle of water. I still don't know. Like Essendon are 2 wins, Adelaide are 3. Adelaide have played very well, but they're coming off a showdown. So both teams don't usually win off a showdown. So, you know, it's a flip of a coin. But I'd have to go Adelaide at Adelaide Oval. But
yeah, I'm the same. McGovern's a big out for Adelaide. I think he's a really good player and
he is.
Really fits into their forward line well. But Adelaide still should be too strong.
Okay, beautiful. All right, we're moving over to Sunday. We've only got 3 games to go, then we're out of here. Sunday, April the 16th, it's Collingwood versus St Kilda at Etihad. Let's hear Collingwood. And that'll do. Thank you very much, Sam. And we'll go straight to St Kilda.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Thank you very much. As I said, it's at Etihad, 3:20 p.m. on Sunday afternoon. Boys, Collingwood versus St Kilda. Collingwood, they look bloody awesome against Sydney on Friday night. It was great to see them get up and have a win. St Kilda have been a little bit around the mark at the moment, so, you know, I could probably see Collingwood having the continuation that they have from Friday night. But you boys know more than I do.
I've got no idea again. I hear St Kilda are a high possibility getting Jack Stephen and David Armitage back. So if they get those 2 back into the midfield, then I'd say they're pretty hard to beat. But if they don't, then I'd go Collingwood.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think I'll go Collingwood as well. They did look very good against Sydney last week. But yeah, if St Kilda can come out and play the way that they want to play, they can move the ball really quickly and score heavily. So it'll be an interesting game.
Wow, and we move from over to another interesting game. Gabba, 4:40 p.m. is Brisbane versus Richmond. Let's hear Brisbane.
We are the pride of Brisbane town.
We'll go straight to Richmond.
Away from Tigerland.
Yeah, I do love singing that song, but we won't be doing it tonight. Gabba, 4:40 p.m. It could go either way. You'd like to see that Richmond don't do what they've done in previous years and continue on this winning streak that they've got. Obviously sitting second on the ladder with three wins, which is, awesome. What do you boys think, though?
Yeah, Richmond have been very, very impressive these first couple of weeks. So, I certainly couldn't tip against them.
Okay.
Not again, even though it is at the Gabba, I think they still should be too strong for Brisbane.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, the Tigs, I think they'll be 4-0, but the conditions up in Queensland are interesting. The ball gets pretty slippery. And, Brisbane play it well, but you'd have to get the Tigers.
Okay, all right. Last game of the round, Monday, April the 17th. You're all here for this one. So we'll go into it with a little bit greater detail. This game is brought to you by the Big Picture people, the experts in home cinema. What we're going to do now is get the big picture on the game. So let's hear this theme song. It's the Geelong one.
We are Geelong, the greatest team of all. We are Geelong, we're always on the
Could have played the Happy Days theme song and you would have just as much cheered. Let's go with this one then. It's the Hawthorn one.
We're a happy team at Hawthorn. We're the mighty fighting Hawks.
All right, boys.
We love our club
Here we
and
go.
we play
Keep going, so we'll just keep talking.
Riding
Hawthorn versus Geelong, MCG, 3:20 p.m. On Monday afternoon. Perfect. I mean, this is always a great game to get up for, and it's been wonderful over the years gone by. How are you going to win it? Where are you going to win it? What are you going to win it by? Give us all those stats.
Yeah, they're great questions. As we said earlier, it's sort of we couldn't get the game to come quick enough, really, after last week. So, really looking forward to it. I think the game will be won in the midfield again. We were good in that area in the first 2 rounds, and then we got smashed on the weekend. So we can't let their midfield dominate on Monday afternoon. Otherwise, it's going to be very tough.
Yeah. Have you got a way of combating Dangerfield and Selwood?
We're not a massive tagging team.
No.
We probably dabbled on the weekend, but we try to beat them on our own merits. But Dangerfield's playing some pretty special footy at the moment. But I think it's a collective midfield thing with those two, and you can't tag both of them, otherwise you ruin your whole structure. And we probably hurt ourselves a little bit on the weekend by maybe worrying about one bloke in the Gold Coast midfield. But I think hopefully we just go head to head, and we're better. I think in the last 4 years or something, or 5 years, we've won 118 or 16 games of footy or something like that. So.
Nice stat.
Yeah, we're still pretty confident. I think we're all looking forward to Monday.
Good on you. Well done. Well, I wish you the best. I hope it goes very well. Ladies and gentlemen, that game was brought to you by the Big Picture people, the experts in home cinema. 7 great locations: South Morang, Cheltenham, Fountain Gate, Hoppers Crossing, Knox City, Ozone, Water Gardens and the Gold Coast. Put your hands together for the boys, because that's the tips for round 4. Well done. Thanks, boys. That wasn't too hard. A bit like pulling teeth for a lot of those games, really, when you look at it, because it's very hard to pick. But anyway, we'll get along with it. What we now are going to do is we're going to get some people up here to participate in the segments, because this is where we give you guys the opportunity to win some prizes. It's pretty simple. We need one contestant from, strangely enough, the Hawthorn Football Club. And is there anyone else in the room that barracks for someone else? You do, sir. Oh, I like that. Who do you barrack for? Oh, well done. That's all right. We've got that gentleman there. I beat you to it. He put his hand up. It's all right. We'll grab her for something else. It'll be all cool. Come on up. So who have we got from Hawthorn? Huh? Don't be scared. Sandy won't bite.
So what am I?
All right. Yeah, just hand it there. And what's your name, sir? John? All right. Nice to meet you, John. And your name, sir? Josh. We couldn't have got someone taller, could you, Sand? Oh, that's good. I like this. Actually, give John a chair too, huh? Sand, give John a chair too. A what? A chair. They can both sit down. It's perfect. How good's this? This is like sit-down games at home. In your lounge room. Oh, this is nice. Well done. Take a seat, John. Welcome along to the show. And also to you, Josh. All right, I'll explain it. This segment is called Simply the Best.
You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
Thank you very much, Sam. As you can see, the boys are just getting their artistic, licence going here. We've got the most technical scoring system you've ever seen. Table tennis paddle with a couple of numbers on it. And you start on... you start on that and then you'll flip it over for 1. What's going to happen, and John, as you said, you barrack for Melbourne, correct? What I'm going to do, mate, even though you look pretty relaxed and comfortable, don't go to sleep on me, is I'm going to ask you 10 questions about your club, all right? And those 10 questions, I just need you to answer them nice and quick. You keep facing that way because we've got you, sort of on camera at the moment. And we're going to see how you go, and we'll see how you go up against Josh. Are you ready to go, my friend?
I am.
Here we go with your 10 questions. Isaac's going to keep score for you each time you get one right. We'll want to give him a real workout here and get his biceps going. We'll want to get you to 10 as quick as we can. All right, here's your first question. How many premierships has your team won?
12.
Very good, John. Correct. How many times has your team played in a losing grand final?
Pass.
Pass? All right. I thought you said 5, which you didn't. You said pass. If you'd have said 5, it would have been right. Who is your team's captain?
Viney and Jones.
Correct. Who wears the number 7 at your club?
Jack Viney.
Correct. How many members does your club currently have? Closest to within 1,000, I'll give you.
38,625.
You'd go shit, wouldn't you, if you got it right? 38,848. So you are right. Correct, mate. Well done. Number 6. Where did your team finish last year on the ladder at the end of the home and away season?
10th.
Very close, mate. 11. How many games did your team win last year at the end of the home and away season?
I'll say 10.
That's better. 10 it was. Question number 8. What year did your team last win a grand final and who did they play?
1964.
Against?
Collingwood.
Correct. Well done, mate. You've been practising, have you? How many points did you win that grand final by?
4.
Correct. Well done, mate. What's he sitting on? 7. John, relax. Take a seat. That's fantastic. Your last question, John. Name 3 coaches over the last 20 years.
Goodwin, Ruse and Danaher.
Wow. Well done. Score of 8.
I'd say that's an easy one because I've had about 30 coaches.
Yeah. We had Jack Viney, we had Jack Watts on the other week, and I asked that question, and he actually said, well, I've had 8 coaches since I've been there, so makes it a little bit harder, doesn't it? So what we're going to do now, Josh, you must be feeling super confident. Yeah, that's not bad. So no mistakes. We'll keep it all nice and quiet for him in the room. And none of you people down the front, and I've seen you many times at the shows. Do you know you're blocking the camera shot? Thanks, Sam. Well done, Doug. We're going to... This is a family show, everyone. I'll ask you the same 10 questions. We'll see how you go. Josh, all right? Here we go. Yep. And no, Janelle, nothing from you. How many premierships has your team won?
13.
Correct. How many times has your team played in a losing grand final?
11.
Incorrect. 6. You cannot get another one wrong. Who is your team's captain?
Roughhead.
Very good. Who wears the number 7 at your club?
McAvoy.
Correct. How many members does your club currently have closest within 1,000? I'll give you.
71.
He's pretty good. 71,306. Spot on, mate. Well done. Question number 6. Where did your team finish last year on the ladder at the end of the home and away season?
3rd.
Correct. He's going all right. How many games did your team win last year at the end of the home and away season?
15.
Did he say 16? Oh, Lee, you need to do more of the hand signal. 17. Bad luck, mate. Question number 8. What year did your team last win a grand final and who did they play?
2015 West Coast.
Correct. Well done. Question number 9. How many points did you win that grand final by?
46.
Correct. Name 3 coaches over the last 20 years.
Clarkson, Jeans and Swab.
No, Jeans was outside 20 years. You could have said Connolly, Donald McDonald or Brendan Bolton.
I said Bolton.
Oh, did you? I thought I heard... yeah, right. The joke's on the dick. Yeah, well done. Thanks, mate. Guess what? You lost. All right. But John, you didn't. You won. And he is... What is he, Sam? What is he, Sam? Simply the best. Well done, mate. You're a champion. Josh, there's a key ring. Hey?
On their nose.
Hey, we're not at home right now. You know that, don't you? Wow. All right. Thanks for that. Let's get on with it. Hey, listen, those prize packs, what they're full of, apart from... What is going on? Those prize packs have got a $20 Big Pig, Little Pig voucher in them, $20 Celebrations voucher, $50 Pancake Parlour voucher, $50 Lobster Cave and a $20 Your Jersey. Your Jersey are a great sponsor. They're on board with us this year. These are the guys that give us these shirts. Have you seen these guys? They're an Hawaiian shirt that are done in team colours. And they're really cool. So they're on board with us this year. Someone's going to win one of those a little bit later on. But let's get back to this. We're going to do a little segment. This is called What Can I Say? This is back to you boys. All right, this segment, What Can I Say? Just finish this sentence, boys. Nice and simple. The top 8 this year, what do you think it's going to be? Hard fought? What? Tight?
Yeah, it's going to be very tight, I think.
Yeah?
Although they're pretty much saying it's locked in now by history, with all the teams that started 0 and 2.
Generally, by about round 8 or 9, you get a fair inclination, though, don't you? You know, so it's.
You'd think from the ones that are outside at the moment, obviously the Dogs, Hawthorn.
Yeah.
maybe the Saints.
Yeah. All right.
I haven't got that far, was that?
Yeah. Isaac, what would you say?
Yeah, I think it's going to be tight.
Yeah.
I think you're going to see a few different teams from the last sort of 4 or 5 years in there.
Okay. Yeah, good.
But I think we're still a show.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, it is only what's coming up to round 4. It's boys playing at Adelaide Oval. What's it like?
Brilliant.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Brilliant.
Yeah.
We've got 2 Thursday night games this year, I think. So, it's one of the best night venues in the league, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a real buzz about it. Taking a specky is...
Never take it.
We never get off the ground, so I need to learn from a couple of my small forwards next to me, Poppy and that.
How was Poppy?
That was outstanding.
Yeah, what do you think when you see that from a footballer's perspective? And you're, whether you're on the ground and you saw it or you got to see it later on. What are your thoughts with it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I can't even fathom getting up there. And Poppy seems to do it all the time. Cyril does it all the time.
Yeah.
And we're both mates with Jeremy Howe, and He just does it all the time.
He's phenomenal.
spectacular.
Yeah, good Tasmanian boy. I like that. But yeah, Poppy, for his size, he's just soared above the clouds with that one.
He's a powerful
Absolutely
animal.
brilliant. Yeah. Should a 9-point goal be in home and away games?
No,
No.
No.
Leave it in pre-season.
Yeah. Travelling into stadiums?
I love it.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun. We've got
Yeah.
we've got a good routine that we stick by. So it's been good the last few years.
Yeah, good. Excellent. What are Hawthorn supporters like?
Yeah, they're outstanding. They're outstanding when we're winning.
Yeah, okay. Isaac, did you want to share any?
Yeah, well, we haven't lost much. As I said, we've won 116 games, so they've been absolutely brilliant. But social media's been copying a hiding the last couple of weeks.
I saw some stuff on there where there was Hawthorn paraphernalia that was dropped off out the front of a certain recycling place in Camberwell the other day.
It was St Vincent's, wasn't it?
Yes, something along those
St.
lines.
Vinny's. Sorry.
Or Sacred Heart or something along those lines,
something like that,
And I was like, whoa, come on. Your thoughts on a Twilight Grand Final?
Yeah, we should have it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Well, the reason I think we should have it is that you'd be able to blare it all around the world.
Yep.
Like, so in Europe, it's still 4 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. And also, your halftime entertainment would be so much better.
Yeah, okay.
And the entertainment has been a little bit hit and miss of late.
I agree with the halftime entertainment.
Yep.
That would be really good. And then, I don't know, the game point of view would be certainly different, but I guess, trial it and see.
Yeah, anything that makes it past Meatloaf's bedtime is good. The rule of nominating in a ruck contest is?
Shocking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. It's, oh, Jesus.
What are your thoughts?
Best I keep them to myself. The MCG is?
Coliseum.
Yep.
Yeah, I love it. Love playing there. It's good. It's like that.
Yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. And, for any sport. Any sport you go and watch there, it's unbelievable atmosphere, and I don't reckon there'd be too many grounds better in the world.
Yeah, and can I ask you that, just while we're on that subject, when you actually go to the MCG to watch other games, or, not other games of football, but other sporting events, do you, still get the hairs on the back of your neck standing up?
Yeah, I do, until I've had about 20 pots.
then the hairs are standing up everywhere. Yeah, all right. An AFL coach's job is?
Stressful.
Yeah. Way too hard for me.
Yeah, I get you. Good Friday football is, well, we've got it on this week, but what do you think about it? You know?
It's good. I like it.
Yep, okay. All right, and we asked you, Isaac, I understand you're... Hawthorn this year will finish?
In the top 8.
Top 8?
We'll get there.
Yeah,
We'll get
good. Good. That's what you want. Your Brownlow tip for this year is?
That's it.
Dusty Martin.
Dusty Martin, okay.
Yeah, Dustin Martin or Rory Sloane.
Rory Sloane, yeah. Good call. All right. When you see a poster or merchandise of yourself, what do you think?
I think of my auntie, because if she walked past it, she'd buy it.
That's not bad.
Okay.
I think that's pretty good. We had one on the Monash Freeway. They had a big banner, and it was this year's marketing campaign, and it wasn't my face or anything, but I was sort of hugging Ruffy, I think, because he was the new captain and everything, and had the 22. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Drive along the Monash, and it's just
beautiful.
Just sitting up there.
Excellent. I like it. Pre-season games are
Useless. Waste of time.
Yeah. Okay. Good. We like that kind of opinion.
We should go and play SANFL side or a waffle side. And the first time we play an AFL side should be round 1.
Yeah, cool. All right, good thoughts. You can clap if you want, yeah. Why not? And the last question on this little topic, the deliberate rush behind rule is?
Confusing.
I like it. I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it makes, I don't know, you guys are the fans, but I feel like as a fan, if a defender has to keep the ball in play, it's a lot more exciting for the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just have to that side of it's really good. It forces the defender to actually try and make a play on the ball and that. But the ones that are sort of where it's getting rushed and he's got pressure or he doesn't have pressure or the guy starts to pull away from him and all that sort of stuff just makes it confusing.
Can I ask your thoughts on the Essendon one on the weekend? You know,
I didn't see it.
Didn't see it.
I didn't
It was ridiculous. It was Brian Taylor went on and on and on and on and on, and like you can't be giving that free kick away. But he kicked it from virtually near the square, so we're in the goal square, out towards the boundary line, bounced 3 to 4 times before it went out, and the Carlton player's just running along, 50 metres behind it with his arms out wide, going, "Come on, this is going to be a deliberate," and sure enough, it was. Probably a bit hard to give commentary on it when you haven't seen it, but
I haven't seen it, but what the umpires keep saying to us is that it doesn't matter if it's not deliberate, you've got to look like you're trying to keep the ball in play.
Yep.
So if it doesn't look like you're trying to keep the ball in play, they're going to pay it. So I think they need to change the wording to the fans.
Yeah, right.
Because it's not actually deliberate.
That's good. Yeah, well, there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for those answers. Well done. I love it. Sandy. How are you?
Great.
Yeah. Having a real good time, aren't you? Oh, man. We're going to do a little segment. We need 2 contestants up here. You guys have to do absolutely nothing. No. That gentleman down there from table 1 who has not been to one of these shows before, you're up. And Jason in the Hawthorn jumper, you come on down. Why not? We'll squeeze you in. Can we squeeze you in, Sam? Have we got you in? We'll just get you 2 down the front here. I'm going to, gentlemen, sir, just stay there. Take one of those. And Isaac, if you wouldn't mind, could you pass that to Jason? One of the paddles, that's it. And are there 2 chairs down the front there, or did someone steal it? Someone stole one of the chairs. Unbelievable. All right, what's your name, sir? Scott. Nice to meet you, mate. Josh. Wow. Sorry, man. I do apologise. It's my fault. Yeah, thanks, Sam. All right. Here we go. Josh and Jason. All right, this is a segment. This is pretty easy to do. I'm going to introduce it. It's called Playing to Win.
This time I'm playing to win.
Excellent. Look, we've got Sandy up on the stage.
Hello.
And you've all seen how much already she hates the camera. So welcome to the stage, Sandy. It's good to have you here, I think. What's going to happen here, boys, is Sandy's going to spin the wheel, all right? And obviously, as you can see, there's a lot of segments on here, and you guys are going to be, whatever segment comes up, asking 10 questions from that segment. These 2 gents down the front, Josh and Jason, are going to keep score for you 2. So whatever segment comes up, that's your questions.
Remember how bad I was at Capital Cities last year? Don't spin that.
Let's hope that doesn't come up. Who'd like to go first? What's that, Isaac? Oh, great. Let's spin it, and let's see how we go with Isaac.
Okay.
Who am
Ooh,
I?
who am I? Isaac, who am I? It's not too bad. All right. What I'm going to do, mate, is I'm actually going to be calling out the nicknames, and you've got to give me the person's real name.
Oh, right,
All right. So it's not too bad, but there are a few people that are over the years. All right.
Yeah.
So there's.
Is it footy or is it?
No, it's all footy. It's all footy. It's just there's a generation gap in there with a few. All right. The first one is the Dominator.
Bruce Dool. Oh, no, sorry, Wayne Johnson.
Ooh, yep, I'll give you that. Well done. The Smiling Assassin.
Smiling Assassin. You want to know it?
I wouldn't know.
Pass.
Pass. Brad Johnson.
Oh, I did know that.
Yeah. All right, so he's got 1, Josh. He's got a score on the board. No one calling out, please. Thank you. Question number 3. Tip Rat.
Tip Rat. Oh, Tip Rat. That's Stevie Milne?
Yes, it is. Yes, correct. Question 4. Spud. You got two people you can go for here.
Frawley.
Yep, Danny Frawley.
Danny Frawley.
Or
Luke Bruce.
No. You Spud.
Who's the other one?
Yeah, Michael Ferrito.
Oh,
From
no,
North
it has to
Melbourne.
be Danny, doesn't it?
All right, Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget. Dustin Fletcher.
Correct, well done. Flipping them over. Question number 6, Super Boot.
Super Boot. Oh, shit. A big kick, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Super Boot would be... I'm probably going to get buzzed out here. Oh, anyway.
Yeah. From the 70s, it was Bernie Quinlan. Used to play with Fitzroy.
Wouldn't have got that. I am dating a Quinlan, though.
Okay. Well, you know, Damien is hosting the show. Push up.
Push up King. Jake King.
Jake King, correct. Plugger.
Lockett.
Yep, correct. Flying doormat.
Flying doormat. That's Bruce Stall, isn't
That's Bruce Yule. Yep, correct. And your last one, Diesel.
Williams.
Correct. What do you finish up with? 8.
8.
Not
Gee,
bad.
you
Who knows that?
Set a very good.
Yeah. Was
very
it
good-
7 or 8? It was 8, wasn't it?
8.
Yeah. Beautiful. All right. Guess what? You're up.
No capital cities, please.
Bruce. All right. Just watch how you're spinning it there and just bring it into there, Ted. That's it. And over to you. Movie stars. Movie stars. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go.
I'm not
All
much
right.
of a movie man either, so you might be in trouble here.
This is not too bad because what I'm going to do, I'm just going to read out. I'll only stop when you actually call out the actual actor's name. Now, it's not the actor's name it's their real name.
Oh.
All right. So I'll be reading out the movie, and then you just say that's the actor from that movie.
Oh,
All right. So
no chance of 8, mate. So.
All right, here we go. Your first one: Green Mile, Apollo 13,
Oh, this is
Sleepless in Seattle,
Easy peasy.
Big, Saving Private Ryan, Castaway, Forrest Gump, Toy Story.
Hank? Yeah, no, was it? What's his name? Tom Hanks.
Yeah! Yeah, well done. Good, mate. Well
How
done.
many movies you going to give him?
Mate,
I could have gone a lot more, but I just got to that page. Your next one: True Lies, Total Recall, Predator, Commando, Kindergarten Cop, Red Heat, Junior, Terminator, Raw Deal.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, yeah. Fair dinkum.
Finally.
You're taking the piss, aren't you?
There'll be one I'll know.
Question 3: Expendables, First Blood, Cliffhanger, Cobra, Over the Top, Copland, Tango and Cash, Lock Up,
No.
Rambo.
No.
Oh,
No.
Rambo.
Yeah.
He gave it away there, Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone. All right, no score there, Chase. Here we go. Your next one, question 4. Here's the movies: Gravity, Speed, The Proposal, While You Were Sleeping, Crash, 28 Days, Miss Congeniality.
Miss Congeniality.
Everyone just said it.
I didn't even hear it.
Yeah. Do you know?
If it Miss Congeniality.
Yeah.
The chick.
The chick. The chick.
I can see her face, but.
As Sandy's up here telling everyone.
Oh, Sandra Bullock, that's it.
Sandra's saying, don't anyone say anything, don't anyone. Hey, it's my name. Sandra. Yeah, Sandra Bullock. All right, here we go. Your next
He
movie.
can't win, he can only draw now.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not competitive
or
either.
we could go a lot worse. Question 5. We're the Millers, Horrible Bosses, Marley and Me.
Oh, good.
Just go with it.
Horrible bosses, that.
The Bounty Hunter, Along Came Polly, Picture Perfect, Rumour Has It.
Horrible bosses. Is it?
She's
Jennifer
gorgeous.
Aniston?
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, you just went, oh, she's from Friends. Yeah. All right. Yeah, or like, no, we're friends.
Jennifer from Friends.
Yeah. All right, question 6. Here we go. The Departed, Good Will Hunting, Born Identity, The Talented Mr. Ripley, Ocean's 12.
Tom Cruise.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Oh, Matt Damon.
Bad luck, mate. All right, your next one. Fury, Fight Club, Inglourious Bastards, 7, Troy,
Bastard, why would I know that?
Thelma and Louise, Snatch, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button,
Mr. and Mrs.
Legends of the Fall.
Who's that?
Are you going to get it? Nah. Brad Pitt.
Oh, there you go. I told you I'm telling you.
What's the score?
You're in every
What's he
chance
sitting
when you
on?
got 8.
3. All right, here we go. Question number 8. Tell me who this person is. 3 Kings, Ocean's 13, The American, Out of Sight, Gravity, Dust Till Dawn, Syriana. Who's the actor?
George Clooney. I can't win anyway, so we'll move on.
Nah. All right, last two. Here you go. Risky Business, Jerry Maguire, A Few Good Men, Collateral.
Oh, Tom Cruise.
Yes. All right. You've done it, and you're sitting on a score of 5. All right, this is your last one. Tell me who this actor is from this movie, from these movies. Unforgiven, $1 Million Baby, Dirty Harry, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, Gran Torino.
Clint Eastwood.
Yay! Finished up with a total score of 6, but the winner tonight is Isaac Smith. Well done. You've just won Playing to Win, which means, Josh, guess what? Playing to Win's all you. That's all yours. Congratulations, mate. There you go. Handshakes all round. Thank you, mate. Cheers. You don't go away empty-handed, Jason. You get to have a key ring. Well done. Best part about it, Sandy's on the stage. Well done. No, that's all right. Yeah, leave them there. That's all good. So we would like 2 more contestants up here that know a little bit about their football. Now, I think you're alluding to someone down the front here that barracked for another club.
Barracks for Richmond.
Barracks for Richmond. Fantastic. Come on up. You don't know anything about football. What about someone from your table that... Anyone? We need someone from another club. Who's it going to be? Somebody. Help me out here. Come on, we haven't got all night. Yeah. All right. He was really reluctant to do that, wasn't he? What?
Collingwood, right? Yeah, come on. Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Ooh, it's like pulling teeth up here. All right, and someone from Hawthorn?
He lied. He said he would barrack for Hawthorn, but he actually barracks for Collingwood.
Collingwood.
Collingwood. Someone from Hawthorn. Sandy,
Anyone from Hawthorn? All right.
We scoring again?
Yes, you are. All right, we have our 2 contestants up the front here. And your name, sir?
Ben.
Ben, nice to meet you, Ben. And who else do we have? Simon. Ben and Simon. Nice to have you here. All right, this is going to be pretty simple. Bullshit. This is hard. What we're going to do here, the boys are going to keep score for you 2. The way that this segment works, we'll introduce it. It's called Say My Name. Beautiful. Now, Ben, who did you say you barrack for?
Collingwood.
Collingwood. All right, that's fantastic. I hope you know a lot about Collingwood. Yeah. Because we're soon to find out whether you do or whether you don't. What's going to happen here, guys, is I'm going to, in 45 seconds, the clock's going to be going. I'm going to be reading out the surname. I want you to give me their first name. All right? That's how it's going to work. So basically, in the 45 seconds that's allocated, I'm going to be reading out those surnames, and I just need you to give me their Christian name. All right? And we're going to see how we go in that 45 seconds. Isaac's going to be keeping score for you, Ben, and we'll see how we go.
0.
You don't seem that confident, my friend.
I'm confident.
Okay, good. All right. Here's your first question in 45 seconds. Your time starts now. For solo. Shh.
Alex.
That'll do. DeGoey.
Pass.
Jordan. Wells.
Pass that one.
Daniel. Grundy.
David.
No. Brody. Elliot.
Jamie.
Yeah. Beautiful. Goldsack.
Tyson.
Correct. Trelaw.
Adam.
Yep. Beautiful. Keep the microphone near your mouth so I can hear you. Langdon.
Will.
No. Tom. White.
Jesse.
Correct. Pendlebury.
Scott.
Correct. Blair.
Jared.
Correct. Scharenberg.
Pass that one.
Matthew. Bad luck. 7. That's not bad for someone that didn't know much about Collingwood, but then again, it's not that good either. But you got up and had a go, and that's what we like, because now Simon's about to do the same for Hawthorn. And Simon knows heaps about Hawthorn, doesn't he? Yeah, you're talking to me? I don't think so. We're going to see how you go anyway, mate. What we're going to do is I'm going to give you the same 45 seconds on the clock. Luke here is going to be keeping score for you. Please keep the microphone up underneath your chin so I can hear you. And we'll start with your 45 seconds. Your first question is now. It is Roughhead.
Jared.
Correct. Mitchell.
Sam.
Oh. Bow, bow. Hartung. Hartung.
Billy.
Correct. Burton.
Oh. Ryan.
That'll do. Thanks very much, Laura. Gibson.
Josh.
Correct. McAvoy.
Ben.
Jurea. Correct.
Taylor.
Correct. Burgoyne.
Sean.
Correct. Amira.
Yago Amira.
Yeah, that'll do. From table at the front. Whitecross.
Brendan.
Correct. Frawley.
James.
O'Rourke. Let's just open it up to the room. There you go. 9. Well, you still won, even with table 5's help. Not bad, mate. I don't know what to say. It was just... Yeah, anyway.
I'm telling him too, though.
Yeah, well, no. You were very good, mate. Let's not dispute that. Well, someone had to be a winner, and in this instance, it was you, Simon. So congratulations, you've won. Say my name. They're all your vouchers. $160 worth, mate. Congratulations. You don't go away empty-handed. You get a key ring. That's not too bad. Yeah. It's something. It's something. Thanks, Ben and Simon. Thanks, boys. That was pretty cool. All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I need to tell you about our upcoming shows. If you've had a good time tonight, there are other shows that you can come to throughout the year. This is show number 4. We've got another 24 shows to go before we get to the end of the year. So you've got a lot of times you can come and check us out if you've enjoyed it tonight. On April the 19th, we've got Collingwood's Jamie Elliott and Essendon's Dyson Heppel. That's the pre-Anzac Day show. That is free to attend. If you want to come to it, all you got to do is go and register. Get onto the Facebook page or onto the website to do so. It's live from the Village Green Hotel, which is in the corner of Springvale and Ferntree Gully Roads in Mulgrave. On April the 26th, we're heading down to Moorabbin to a place called Big Pig Little Pig. It's at 35 Ebden Street in Moorabbin. We've got David Armitage and Lee Montagna. Hopefully you won't bounce the ball in the goal square just to waste time on that night. On May the 3rd, we've got the Richmond show. On May the 10th, we've got the Colton show. On May the 17th, we've got a Collingwood show. So we've got lots of shows that you can come along to attend any of them. As I said, just get onto that'sgoodforfooty.com.au/tickets or click on the Facebook page. If you don't already follow us, get onto it now and like That's Good for Footy. We bring you these shows live every Wednesday night from venues all across Melbourne. It's pretty easy to attend them, as I said. I've given you the details, website or Facebook. If you'd like to find out any more information, as I said, those pages will give it all to you. You've been watching the Hawthorn Footy Funatics show tonight, all right? A big thank you to coming along to everyone tonight for basically all your participation, your prizes, your interaction, the whole kit and caboodle. I now want you guys to put your hands together for Isaac Smith. And Luke Bruce. Right? A big thank you to all of you. Thanks to Sandy, thanks to Ben, thanks to Sam. Really appreciate it. Sandy, need to have a word with you. We've got to tone you down a bit. Can you now all put your hands together for these two guys for coming out tonight on a Wednesday night? Appreciate it, boys. Really do appreciate it. Remember to get along to check out one of these shows. It's pretty simple to do so. We'd love to see you again soon. My name's Damien. Thank you, guys, and good night. Cheers.